got here. Just checking in now, and this place is actually really nice. We just booked somewhere because we wanted to chill out for the weekend, really, because we haven't really chilled out in ages. And you might think like, oh yeah, you can chill out like whenever you want or stuff like that. Honestly, when you're trying to run things 24/7, it's really hard, and you just need to get out of the environment sometimes. And you just want to chill out and just not do anything for like a whole day or two. So we've booked this like little cabin thing, just for the weekend, and I'm gonna like share some clips of it in a minute. You've probably seen some already in this video. I'm just gonna share now. As you can see, you've got just like the little lake here, and then you've got like our cabin over there, so we can just chill out for the whole like weekend. As you can see, it's really nice. Stuff like this is definitely needed, especially if you're in business or whatever you're doing. Like, you just need to chill out for a day or two. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill by here for the weekend. I'm going to reply to some of your Instagram questions that you had for me regarding digital products and stuff. And yeah, just have a decent weekend and just chill out for a bit. And this is where we're staying for the weekend. Just a chilled out cabin. Overlooks the lake. It's quite nice for the weekend just to relax and yeah, just chill out. So, okay, so I'm just going to reply to some of your Instagram questions regarding digital products, anything with business really, or anything that you wanted to ask me in regards to like how to start making money online or anything like that. So I'm super nervous. What if it doesn't work out for me or I fail? What would I have to do? Like, this goes for anything, and this goes for anything in life. And when you're starting something new, you don't know anything about it, do you? Like, you're going into complete unknown. Could be anything. You could be learning like a new job, a new skill, like you're buying a course or something like that. You're getting into something that you've never been into before. Like, you're going to be nervous. Like, it's like riding your bike. Like, you're nervous doing it for the first time. But once you do something over and over again, and once you learn it, like, it's harder to not like do it. Like, so you can be nervous and stuff, 100%. But in hindsight, if you were nervous about, for example, starting selling digital products or starting content or just creating a YouTube channel, or creating a TikTok, Instagram, whatever, what is there to be nervous about? Is it the fact that you don't want people to know, or you're nervous about it not doing well or going viral? Like, if that's your biggest worries, don't even worry about them, because at the end of the day, if you're worried about people seeing your content or you're worried about it not going viral, it will if you just like are consistent with it. And over time, like for me, I've been creating content now for the last like year near enough. And at the first I thought, okay, I didn't want to share my face and stuff because of what people said around me. But at the end of it, like, everyone is so supportive, and if you're doing something well and you prove people wrong, like, you've created your journey, or you've made money online, or you've got 1,000 followers, at the end of it, people go, okay, yeah, this is actually something good, or okay, they were able to do it. And then they will be supportive with you. So in terms of starting something, I was nervous starting anything, recording. I'm even nervous like talking to the camera now. So when it's like goes towards you, who's asked this question, if you're nervous about starting selling digital products or creating content or whatever it is, like, if you're spending like £97 on something, or like a course for like £100, and you're nervous that it doesn't work out, like, what is it you're nervous about? Is it the fact that you won't make any money? Is it you won't be able to do what's in the course? Is it you don't know what, like, if it's going to be for you? Do you see what I mean? So when you feel like you're nervous about stuff, write down what it is you're nervous about and see how you can essentially flip that and put it as a positive thing. So if you're nervous about creating content, what is it that you're nervous about? Is it the people around you? Is it sharing your face? Is it creating content? Like, what is it? Then write those things down, and then you'll be able to look at it and go in the bigger picture and think, okay, is that actually something that I should be worried about? And yeah, you'll overcome that. So yeah, that's the first question. I hope this helps, and yeah, I'll get on to the next one. So the next one is, what's the best part of starting this business? One moment you reflect on. Obviously, if you don't know who I am, I've sold digital products now. I have done since April 2024, around 10 months of recording this. The best part about starting a business is obviously having the time freedom. Like, this weekend, I'm in the countryside, like, just got a cabin and I'm by the lakes, and this is all paid for from the business that I've started. Again, I started as a side hustle, and the biggest thing is having the time freedom. That is the most important thing to me. I could earn £2,000 a month, and I would be more than comfortable with that under my own time freedom. I'd rather do that than earn £10,000 a month working for somebody, because the time freedom for me is worth a lot more than just turning up for somebody every single day and just being a number. That's the way I see it anyway. Everyone sees things differently, but that's the way I see it. So yeah, the biggest thing for me is when starting a business, starting a side hustle, like, the end goal always was for me was to have
time freedom to be able to do things whenever I want, really, within reason. I can't just like spend 4 weeks in the Maldives if I wanted. I mean, I probably could, but the time freedom for me is just being able to do things whenever you want without someone stopping you or just telling you that you've got to be somewhere at a certain time. That was the biggest thing for me. And one moment I've looked back on now is actually quitting my job. Like, without quitting my job, I wouldn't have the time freedom. Yeah, I could have carried on this doing as a side hustle, selling digital products as a side hustle, but without quitting my job, and again, I'll never sort of slag off my old jobs or whatever, because everyone works jobs, do you know what I mean? Everyone starts somewhere, and being in like construction as well, growing up, one of the best times of my life. Like, I've made so many friends from it. There is actually planes going over us right now. So I've actually made some of my closest friends from the jobs that I've worked in previously. Like, there's someone I speak to, he's literally in his 40s, but because I worked with him for so long, like, you make so many good friends over time. And it's not just people you work with. Like, you might be working with people now and think, I don't actually like you, or I'm just here, or I'm trying to be friendly because I work with you. Like, you can actually make friends from it. So yeah, that's one thing I reflect back on, is quitting my job is the best thing I've ever done. But that's not advice for you to quit your job because it's going to be the best thing that you've ever done. I would only recommend that if you'd actually got a stable income coming in, or you can essentially have that time freedom that allows you to quit your job, etc. That's one of the things that I look back on now, and it's like the best thing that I've ever done. So yeah, that's that question. What do you think about running ads for your digital product? Is organic better? So this is a weird one, really. So I've done a boost before on social media, and it didn't do the greatest in terms of what I was trying to achieve, which is obviously gain sales or gain followers and stuff. Organic content is always going to be the best thing to do for your business or social media, because you have no limit on who you're reaching in organic. If you're running an ad, you can only reach a certain amount of people in that ad. So if you spend like £100, you might only reach like 20,000 views. But if you create a video, that can reach millions of people. Like, for me, I've reached about, I think it's 3 million people in the last 60 days from organic content alone. So it just shows organic content cannot be beaten. Yeah, paid ads is really good if you want to get your name out there really quickly. Again, organic content, you can do that, but paid ads from the start, you can guarantee to get them views, but obviously you've got to pay for that. Again, if you're building a brand or trying to build something on social media, you want to be authentic and sharing your journey from the start, like organic content, etc. So picking up the camera and just recording and just posting it is always going to do really well. If you're actually creating content that's cool, etc. But yeah, organic content's always going to be better than paid ads, 100%. You could run paid ads to your digital product sales or to your digital product store, etc. But if you're running organic content and sharing the benefits of your journey or your products or whatever it is that you've got to offer on social media, it's always going to be it 9 times out of 10. So yeah, I hope that helps. But the next question is, what's the hardest thing about starting a side hustle? I mean, this one's quite a generic thing. Like, lots of things are hard, aren't they? I think the biggest thing is like what he said. Like, what is the hardest thing about starting a side hustle? The hardest thing is probably starting. That is the hardest thing when it comes to like starting a side hustle or starting something new. The hardest part is actually starting, isn't it? Whether that's buying a course, whether that's speaking to somebody about it, whether that's just creating content, whether that's creating your social media page. By starting, that is the hardest point. So if you've already started, you've already done the hardest thing, and that is actually putting something together. This goes for anything, creating content or creating a digital product or starting a YouTube channel, starting Instagram, TikTok. If you've started, you're already one step ahead of people who haven't. So in terms of the hardest things, there's loads of things that could be making sure you're obviously helping people with your products. So again, obviously I'm in the digital products space, so I always talk about this, but the hardest thing about starting a side hustle, obviously starting, and then you've got to obviously sell products that are actually going to be life-changing for people. So it doesn't mean like selling a course or something like that. That might mean like selling a digital like fitness guide or something, like how to lose weight or how to gain muscle. You're actually going to help somebody with that, aren't you? Or a travel itinerary, like someone could buy that and they know what they're going to do when they get to Thailand or Bali, perhaps. If you've got like a fitness guide that's actually going to help people lose weight or get abs or whatever, like that is going to help people, isn't it? Because it's a product, you can help people lose weight, you can do loads of things with that. So yeah, one of the hardest things is starting, and if you can start, you're already one step ahead, and that's one of the hardest things. So yeah, I hope that helps that question. But always feel free to drop me a message on Instagram if you ever need any more support with these questions. Do you miss working the old 9 to 5? I mean, to be honest, I've never hated the 9 to 5, like I said before in this video. It's just I wanted my own time freedom, and saying do I miss it? No, I don't. Definitely because of the time freedom. Yeah, I miss it because it was funny and like good to communicate. Like the people I worked with, it was so funny. But I wouldn't change this for the world. Time freedom, being able to earn money from anywhere in the world, I wouldn't change it for the world. So, in short, no, I don't miss it. To be fair, but yeah, I hope these questions help, and I'm just gonna insert some clips now of like the rest of the journey.
So just woke up. Pretty nice morning, to be honest. Had a really good sleep. As I say, this is where we're staying. Really nice, actually. Just wanted to chill out for literally a day or two, and yeah, let's see if I can put this up. From literally chilling out yesterday, I've literally made £462 from my business running in the background. So, and I think of it like, if I can do that every single day, I can make at least like £12,000 a month just from that. There is planes going over our head. I'll try and get a video of it. Yeah, so we're quite near the airport, so we've had like planes going over and stuff, but it's pretty chilled out. But as I say, selling digital products is unbelievable. It's allowed me to literally stay here for the weekend, and it was paid for from that as well. And I made £460 yesterday alone just from not doing anything. Like, it just shows when I'm not on my phone or not running the business, there's a lot of money to be made in the background. So yeah, it just shows, guys, if you literally just put your mind up to something and just start a side hustle or business or the new skill or just create content, it can go a really long way. So thank you everyone who's watched this video. I'm just going to insert some clips like for the rest of the journey now, and yeah, just like and subscribe and you see more videos like this, and it's much appreciated. Every single person that watches this, if you're not already, hit the subscribe button and I'll post more videos like this. So yeah, thank you.